Wells Fargo is making changes to make things right.
Tonight, Wells Fargo doing damage control once again, refunding customers for monthly add-on charges applied without their full permission or understanding. The bank returning tens of millions of dollars to hundreds of thousands of consumers, as first reported by the Wall Street Journal. The extra fees were for products like pet insurance, credit card debt cancellation, home warranties, and ID theft protection. In some cases, Wells Fargo customers were aware they signed up for an add-on product, but were not clearly informed they would be charged once the free trial period ended.
Wells and every bank owe their customers a fundamental duty. A duty that says those customers' interests are put ahead of profits at the bank.
Wells Fargo told NBC News in a statement, "We are reviewing add-on products sold to consumers, and if issues are found, we will make things right with customers in the form of refunds or remediation." The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is reportedly investigating, but declined to comment.
As consumers, we have to be very vigilant looking at our accounts or reviewing our transactions, making sure that you're not getting dinged for monthly fees. Make sure that you cancel, or if you see a fee you don't recognize, get on the horn and complain about it immediately.
The bank says it stopped selling these add-on products in the middle of last year. If you'd like to know if you've been wrongly charged, Wells Fargo says it's in the process of notifying customers.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.